I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Hello, be with you in a bit. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
Revelia.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Not enough reflection.
Ah, it's always nice to see a familiar face. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Revelia.
I was wondering when I'd see you again.
An honest day's
What do we have here? A demi-guise.
My plan is to have enough galleons one day that I don't have to work at all. I shall spend my days baking treacle tarts and denoming the garden. Wonder how I get on working as a referee for professional Quidditch matches.
Revelia.
I wonder if they'll snitch on me more.
Revelio. Incendio! Potato! Stupefy! Places! Incendio! Stupefy! Crucio! Potato! Stupefy! Confringo! Stupefy! Glaciers! Incendio! 8 legs is simply too many. Revelio! Revelio. 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 Over here. Revelio.
I'll say it again. I won't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a port key that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Nothing like...
Revelio. Glacius. Confringo. Tego. Reparo. I should investigate. Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Revelio. Revelio.
The best one ever. Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean,
It is. He's wait.
of good to...
Lodgok is waiting.
Of course. I just...
Revelio.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Professor Howin will never believe this. Revelio. Revelio.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for.
Mine now, demiguise. Accio!
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Revelio. A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped.
Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metalworker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here
he's...
comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we? Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Revelio.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine here.
Revelio. Levioso. Confringo.
Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
I'll be quiet.
Revelio. Triggers to tell us.
What was that?
That was
It's a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. We're being watched by a door. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans. Revelio.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
You will regret coming in.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio. Revelio.
I'm quite good at... If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
One less human you won't stop me. That was a grave mistake. Easily diverted. Not quite. That was meant for me. I won't rest until you're dead. I'll kill you when I get out from it. I've been fighting since before you were. No little magic tricks, don't distract me. Let's get this over with.
Fringo!
Someone been taken out last week! No! I will make
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Fringo! Revelio.
I wonder if the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must.
Fringo! Revelio.
The boiler activated that handle. See it?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio.
Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
Tremendous Totalis.
What was that?
How nice of you to stop by.
I know it. Enjoy suffering, do you? Why have you not run away? Intend to die, do you?
Descendo!
You won't stop me. Your spells glance off of me.
Stupefy.
Deny this! get away with it. Such much too slow. You're like a crumb buffle beneath my feet. Ah, there you are. Stop it! Rather unwise coming back this way. I'll get that. Let's get this over with. How childish! Why can't I hit you? Descender! Someone's been taken out! Are you sure you're not a mucker? You won't get away.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them I'll meet.
Yes, of course.
I think I've found all the plans. I'd best keep looking. Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Revelio.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Revelio.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery. but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch. And I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it. But I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gog, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spint Witches as soon as you can.
The parent. Revelio.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Ascendo. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Ascendo. Confringo. Ascendo. Confringo.
Incendio! Confringo! Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Revelio. Revelio. Glacius.
Someone. Lucky that's all. I won't rest until.
Incendio. Revelio. You've one less follower, Ranrock. Confringo! Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Incendio! Stupefy! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Glacius! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Ascendo! Glacius! Revelio! Levioso! I'll look after you. Revelio. Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There. She's robbed almost.
I'm not sure I know.
Then you're the only one. Good riddance, I said. I want her caught.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Ugh. Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine officer Singer. Besides, the thief.
What do you have for sale?
It's good luck for me you stopped by today. I'd keep an eye on your belongings if I were you.
Rebellion.
Catcher will steal the eyebrows off your face, she will.
I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty once night falls. Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty.
Rebellion.
A pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry. More gold. I must be getting closer.
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
Confringo. Tego.
You arrogant child!
You must get away with that.
Crucio.
I'll get you.
Tego. What? Stupefy. Rebellion. Confringo. Incendio. Rebellion.
What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio.
An intruder! Where'd you learn all this? Is that the best you can do? No more! I won't rest until you're dead.
Stupefy.
No! I won't rest. Dead.
Places! Confringo! Revelio! Revelio. A Niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all. Revelio. Levioso. I have the Niffler. Now to look for the Haggerty family heirloom. Levioso. That must be the Haggerty family heirloom. Revelio. Revelio. I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a Niffler.
A what?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the Niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
As a matter of fact, I did.
Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to. What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a Niffler to Azkaban. At least I got my heirloom back.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Confringo! Revelio!
Descendo.
Revelio. Mine now, demiguise.
Ha! Revelio. Descendo.
Revelio.
Descendo. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio.
Revelio.
Descendo. Revelio.
Revelio.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Ha. Ha. Revelio. Accio. Repulsor. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Repulsor. Glacius. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Leviosa. Ha. Revelio. Repulsor. Glacius. Incendio. Confringo. Repulsor. Repulsor. Revelio.
Wonder what Kagawa thinks of Quidditch being cancelled.
Revelio.
I'm far too afraid of heights. I'm ashamed of. I don't see you. I have family in Ireland.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. and I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.